Hi guys, it's Kamel here and I'm coming to you with classic and contemporary purse tag created by Jennifer at Insert Literary Pan here. Thank you Jennifer for tagging me, and with no further ado, I'll start off from very literal biblical references. The Book of Daniel by Doctorow, one of my favorite novels, a fictionalized account of Julius and Ethel Rosenberg's life, a couple wrongfully executed for treason by the Truman's administration during Red Menace in the 50s. The references to biblical The Book of Daniel are numerous. They lay in the narration itself, just like in the Bible here. The narration alternates between the first and the third person. And obviously both the Book of Daniel and Doctorow's The Book of Daniel share the main character. In Bible, Daniel was an interpreter of dreams for Babylonian kings, while Doctorow's Daniel goes through never-ending reinterpretation of the society that killed his parents. Judas by Amoz Oz, a book combining an alternative history of Judas with a story of Shealtiel Abravanel, a political figure that was opposing creation of the State of Israel, believing that only through condominion of Jews and Arabs, Jews would be able to live in the Middle East peacefully. Alternative history of Judas, portrayed here in this book, not without historical references to scholarly texts, pictures Judas as the most devoted Jesus student, wrongfully judged by history, that is fascinating. Him and the figure of Shealtiel Abravanel, also mostly negatively judged by history, have so many elements in common and on so many levels that I will just leave it here. Also, strongly recommended. The Testament of Mary by Colm Toibin, my favorite Toibin book. This is an alternative story of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Let me just say, very different from the one in the Bible. Very good one. Now, Antique World. Kate, Tempest, Hold Your Own. This is a retelling of the myth of Tiresias, a young man transformed by Hera into a woman. Tempest, that I love, sets Tiresias' story in modern times and talks about gender, social issues, with a vivid, non-apologetic and poetic commentary. José Saramago, Blindness. This is a dystopian novel by a Nobel Prize winner who examines the disintegration of the society and the city after its inhabitants, one after the other, go blind. This book plays with the analogy between seeing and understanding that goes as far back as Plato's The Republic and the allegory of the cave. Now jumping to a bit newer stuff, the Meursault investigation by Kamel Daud and The Stranger by Albert Camus. Meursault is the main character in Camus' famous existential novel, who at the end of it, in very nonsensical way, kills an Arab name, the name of which we will never know from Camus. The Meursault investigation by Kamel Daud gives a voice to the brother of Camus, Arab, who gives the name to Arab. The name is Musa, and he retells the events from his perspective. It's a dialogue with colonialism and an attempt to reclaim the identity of colonized societies. Now, Cereus Blooms at Night by Shani. This is a brilliant novel published in 1996 that addresses the life of people who suffer from fragmented identity, and through it Mootoo examines the post-colonial reality. This, simplifying the plot, is a story of Mala Ramchandin, a solitary old woman claimed mad by local society and suspected of a murder while delivered to Paradise Almshouse, after a local judge finds her unable to stand the trial. She is put into the hands of a nurse, Taylor, a young man that is also a local oddity due to his sexuality. The structure of this novel reminds me very much The God of Small Things by Arundhati, not the plot but the structure of narration. Circular, almost told from multiple perspectives. Second, Mala, the character, is a reference to Jane Eyre's The Mad Woman in the Attic, as this is the role she plays in the novel. On Beauty by Zadie Smith and Howard's End by E.M Forster. On Beauty is my favorite novel by Smith. I've read them all aside of The Autograph Man. It's a witty portrait of mixed-race family, British American living in States, and a scene of a clash between liberal and conservative values. Similarities with Howard's End from the most obvious aspect of a plot. Two families from very different backgrounds are linked together, to little references like starting the novel from emails, while Howard's End starts from the letters. Yeah. The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin and The Fire This Time by Jesmyn. I recorded a whole video on the two that I will link somewhere here and in the box below, obviously. So Baldwin's The Fire Next Time is a collection of two essays. The first one addresses the racial history of United States, and the second one addresses the relation between race and religion. Obviously both have an overlying theme of situation of Afro-Americans in the 50s and 60s of 20th century. While collection edited by Word analyzes current situation of Afro-Americans in USA following the murders of Trayvon Martin and other young black Americans. The essays here are written by Edwidge Danticat, Jesmyn, Claudia Rankin. Very powerful, some of them. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Let me know if you read any of those books. Let me know about your favorite pairs and have a fantastic weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.